fuck with a cake. She brought two friends, baby girl, I got time today. Now she in love on the rain, but I cut loose ends. Sorry, but I don't wanna stay. Sold up my run shit around here, head for the crown here. Promise I'm dying to let you. No wonder why I got them all mad. Hater on the floor, get dragged, they folded my presents. They fold up while I'm coming with a heater. She loved me, but I don't really need her. Walking in the valley in the shadow of the reaper. Shooting for the sun, always been a heat seeker. Thought in my heart, go boom, boom, boom. Sharpshooter, gonna put a few through you. I was put here just to fuck shit up. Yo, bitch, your crib, both getting ran through. I was out bad, was an outcast, still outlasting them all. I'm a prophet, y'all. Whole crowd laughed, now counteracts in a Cadillac. Your wifey be topping, y'all. No, you're crazy to come get it, feeling like cocaine. She told me she wanted to do it. Whole team eat like a buffet, up late, get down paid, feeling like I'm moving. Bands in my pocket, my 38 specialties, taking this in a shot straight to your dome. Heard a bitch nigga been talking about me, I pull up and fuck his bitches home. I spent fluent shit in the streets, baby, and I be conscious I had it gone. Tell me what fun you know about me, but I sleep in a dream, you can tell me I'm wrong. They fold up while I'm coming with a heater. She loved me, but I don't really need her. Walking in the valley in the shadow of the reaper. Shooting for the sun, always been a heat seeker. Thought in my heart, go boom, boom, boom. Sharpshooter, gonna put a few through you. I was put here just to fuck shit up. Yo, bitch, your crib, both getting ran through.
Let's just do it. It's that time. Like I said, guys, dude, if you didn't watch the first break, Leaf is where it's at. Ask Slam. He just sold a Caleb Williams. We pulled him like 2 weeks ago. Went for $475. I mean, dude, I think it's probably... I mean, we pulled nice stuff out, I was saying, out of Panini 1. Deion Sanders, 2 Desmond Ritters, a Garrett Wilson. There was Bailey Zappi, 4-color RPA. And I bet you... I mean... I'm not so sure that Caleb Williams wasn't the most valuable card, and we pulled that out of a Leaf box, a quarter of the price. Just crazy. The value's there, man. That was nice chat last break. I hope we can get people chatting now. Get your one-on-one guesses in. You know they're in here. You can win $20 credit if you guessed a one-on-one correctly. No one got Hutch last time, so let's start it out with a Katron Allen. I believe he is a Penn State guy, right? Katron Allen going to be going out to... Josh Crane. And I told you guys I'd be back quickly. I'm trying to be better. Earlier tonight I got to hang out with local Blazer Jay. I owe two. I can't do it tonight. I can't. But I will tomorrow. Romeo Daubs. Look at this. 4 out of 40. It's a rookie too. But I like that they're starting to put in their pro unis here. And I know it doesn't have a Packer symbol on it or whatever, but like, dude, I don't care. This is something I've wanted. That goes out to Dave Kramer. That's a 4 out of 40. I would, Jeff, if I hadn't been drinking in the sun all day, man. I'm like, you know how I'm definitely dehydrated. I'm on Dougie status the other day after we broke him. Trey McBride, 9 out of 30. Trey McBride going to be going out to Nate Zimmerman. Nate, your name came up today. I was telling my dad how we pulled a really cool... We were watching the Phillies game, and I think you got the... I know, Jeff, I want to get one. The stores were closed. I want to get a coconut water so bad. They don't have the good ones at the gas station. I got to get like the real coconut water. I don't like the Viva ones. That goes out to Nate Zimmerman. But we pulled Nate, I think it was Nate, a really nice Bryce Harper out of tribute autograph. And how about a Jahan Dotson, again, with the Washington uni, 3-color, player-worn patch, 90 out of 99. And that's going to be going out to Jahan Dotson is Zach McCarthy. There you go, Zach. It's you, man. I do like every Panini product that comes out, it seems more and more now, it's not from any specific game event or player or whatever. At least these are player-worn patches. I haven't seen a game-used one yet, but I know Leaf does do that. Oops, I got to put this in here. We are using the Nussy note, so I'm not writing on your top loaders. 1 of 1, Melly Zappi! 4-color. And so listen, I'd be curious what sells better. It's almost an exact patch. This card's pretty too. The Panini one that looks very similar to this, but it's out of 75 or 99, or this one right here. I'd be curious. Slam, that is you right there. Look at that. You guys liking this stuff? I hope so, because this is what's going with me. The Washington whatever they are now. What did I do with my stand? I know I had one here. Oh, right here. Now, I don't know if he's going to get a shot, if they're going to stick with Mac. Who knows? But either way, you got a chance on that one. 1 of 1. So, I bought a couple cases of this, and it's a lot because I know I'm going to be traveling a little bit over the next few days with my fam. I want to keep breaking. You know, we'll be in and out. So, I'm going to have a little mobile break stuff going on. And I want to be able to break stuff like this. But like I said, everything will come with a prize. Everything will have either a fantasy spot or prizes. So, oh, I saw a name in there already. Ooh, and there's a thick card in here at some point. This has been pleasantly surprising. I mean, Leaf doesn't surprise me a ton. I know what it is. If they don't address the line, he'll get a shot out of injury. 58 out of 75. Tanner McKee is going to be this one. That's going to be going out to James Rea. And guys, real quick, what up, Nick? I want you guys to give me... Look, I know we can be funny guys here and like be like, oh, this is my sleeper. But for real, a guy that's going post like 4th round in fantasy drafts, you know, don't give me your top 3 picks. Who do you think is a nice mid to late round sleeper this year in fantasy? Earlier I had said that I think Sky Moore might be worth taking advantage of in a late round, you know, as a backup wide receiver. This goes out to James Rea, sorry. But who are yours that you would like, you know, not necessarily a starter. There he is in the Carolina uniform. Matt Corral out of 49. Matt Corral going to be going out to Jeremy Wilson. Not a bad card there. Oh, yeah, +1 on the shots. Leaf is killing me, man. I can do it for that. And I'll do it for a quarterback. But if it's like a booty 101 in Leaf, I'm not going to do it. It has to be supersede the price of the break spot. Alan Lazard. All right. It's good to have wide receivers like guys too, because I do feel like with the top, like everyone drafting receivers earlier now, there are going to be, you're going to get into those 4th, 5th, 6th round, and it is going to be slim pickings like it used to be with running backs. Christian Harris here, that's going to be out of 99. Christian Harris. Zach all of a sudden is a man of principle. First time in his life. He's a man of the rules and principle. Christian Harris goes out to Seth Anderson. Man, you guys, listen. You just like when I make a fool of myself like I did the other night. I told Chris, I was like, dude, I was really bad. He goes, I could tell. I'm like, why do you let me get like that? Just tell me to turn it off. Dylan Gabriel is going to be a 1 out of 75. Dylan Gabriel is going to be going out to David Populars. Hey, I added it to the counter. It's up there. I got 3 on there. But listen, I didn't do any of the negatives. I took like 18 shots at tequila the other night. We didn't take away from the counter. I should get a little credit for that. And it's going to be a 30 out of 8 out of 99. This is what I'm talking about. Game-worn patch. Game-worn patch of Joe Montana. Now, I bet you there's some nice ones of his lower print. This is out of 99. And I know everyone's kind of like, oh, you know, he signs a lot. But it's not easy to find game-worn patches of him. That does help. Game-worn. Game-worn memorabilia of Joe Montana. There it is out of 99. Now, I was curious to see player-worn. Any other vets had game-worn. Like, I'm wondering if the Johnny Manziel was just an autograph. But Garrett Wilson's, in my opinion, is a late first-round wide receiver. Early second round. I mean, like, to me, he keeps going up. And to me, he has a ceiling. Like, I don't know that if I'm taking a wide receiver in the first round that I want to take the chance on Garrett Wilson. but he definitely is. That's where he's going if you want him. So in that range there, you could go. It's hard to do it, but you could end up. Truth be told, I think you can get Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry on the wrap. And I know it could be bad year for Derrick Henry. He's got a lot of miles on those tires. Nick Chubb, I think, is a good one. And they're going late. Like, because everyone's going wide receiver, maybe sneak a tight end or, a Kelsey or a Allen or a Mahomes in there. And you could, on the wrap, get 2 high-quality running backs that were top 5 picks just, not too long ago. It just depends how your draft falls. Cade Klubnik, 75 out of 75. Cade Klubnik is going to be Nate Zimmerman. Who's a guy in fantasy you guys are staying away from this year, regardless of where he's getting drafted? You're like, look, I'm not going to touch this guy. And Khalil Shakir, I think he could be sneaky for the Bills if we don't get another wide receiver. If we don't end up, which I don't think we're going to, get Hopkins, watch out for this guy. He could be that dude that just, I'm not talking about a starter, but a fill-in guy where you need a bye week buddy. This might be a guy you pull. Josh Crane out of 99 here for Khalil Shakir. See, I like where Aaron Rodgers is getting drafted. I think Watson's getting drafted way too high. Are you talking about Deshaun or are you talking about the wide receiver? Christian. He's getting drafted fairly high in my opinion. DeMarvin Leal out of 49. DeMarvin Leal going out to Dougie Berger. There you go. He's the Steelers, and he's in the Steelers uniform, right? I don't know. I said earlier in the last break, and I was talking to Jay tonight, I think I might have to pick up, he's not selling for a lot, I may have to pick up some Deshaun Watson cards. So that means stay away from them. Kyron Williams, because I've always been wrong. There you go, Chris. Isn't that a Rams guy? Chris Taylor with the Kyron Williams. That'll go to Papa Taylor. Devontae, he's going a little too high for me too. Although people are saying he could be the number one back coming off or the receiver coming off the board if Garoppolo's healthy. I'm still not buying it. I think it's Jefferson, Chase, then Cup. That's the way I'm doing it. Hill, maybe even before Cup, honestly. And Drake London on the track out of 49. There we go. Drake the Snake. Josh, you got another one, Slam. That was our 7th box we've opened tonight, and that was probably one of our weaker boxes. And that's not a bad box. I mean, Drake's not bad. Oh, we got a Coral, Montana, Zappy 101, and Drake. All right, we got one more box to go. Remember, no hit list in our player breaks, but we will try to do more of this tomorrow. I'm thinking about doing 2 boxes of this and 2 boxes of that Optic Retail, the 24-pack boxes. We've yet to find it downtown. I think I could do that for I want to say 20 a spot. No one likes a weak box. I like when they give in. I'd be a little fun afternoon break tomorrow, a little afternoon delight. Cameron Rising, 74 out of 75. It's going to be going out to Mr. Jeff Kellington. Seth, I'm with you on that. I'm not touching him. He's a guy that I'm not touching just because I don't know the quarterback situation. I'm not saying I'm right. I have no issue with someone taking him, but I'm glad if I'm drafting 4th or 5th and someone takes Cup ahead of me, it just leaves me a chance to get another guy that I want there. Rather be Chase or Hill or McCaffrey maybe, if he falls, if there's a big wide receiver run there. But Tyler Lockett was the guy they say every year Tyler Lockett's high up on fantasy points, and every year people doubt him and don't draft him, and they said there's a guy that just continues to get overlooked, and they said if he's not on your radar at some point, why people don't like him, there's no reason, but every year. Don Wiley out of 25 getting the Evan Neal and the red ink. And 8 out of 10, David Ojabo. Lonnie. Man, our first 4 boxes were definitely loaded. These aren't bad, but man, you go to see how great those first 4 were. And I'm not complaining about a Game Worn Montana, a Matt Corral, a Zappy, a London. We're not done yet. Let's see what we can find. How about Alec Pierce in the Colts uni? That's going to be 96 out of 99. Alec Pierce going out to Mr. James Ray. Here you go, James. No, it's not a Jags, but same division. The Swift blow up in Philly. That Philly team's interesting. That's the team I haven't touched any players on. I like A.J. Brown. I do have a little bit of stock in A.J. Brown, but only because he fell to me. I needed a wide receiver. I was like, he's the best on the board. I didn't want to go in. I think I drafted a running back first round. A.J. Brown happened to be there in the second on the snake, and I was like, you know what? I got to take him here. He might have even been the first, knowing that I was going to get my running back later. I don't know. Either way, it was like kind of out of necessity. But I don't necessarily know if I want to invest the price of him. And 20 out of 25 clear. Probably the hottest non-quarterback dude to get this year. Jahmyr Gibbs. There we go. Slam, you had Gibbs too. I know you're a Lions fan. You'll take that one. Not bad for Slam. You didn't get the Hutch 101, but you did get that. Jahmyr Gibbs, 20 out of 25. I know that'll go right into the PC. Yeah, Bijan. But I would say that Gibbs is in a better situation to have success because of the team. Congrats, Tyler. Glad you had a good time at your card, or have a good night, man. I'm glad you had a good time at your card show, buddy. So they're always fun. All right, we had the Pierce out of 99 going to James Rea. The Ojaba out of 10 going to Lonnie. Evan Neal out of 25 going to Don. We had the Cameron Rising going out to Jeff Kellington. That's out of 75. The Kyron Williams out of 25. I know that's going to CT because it's going to go to his dad. The Marvin Leal going to Dougie out of 49. We had the Khalil Shakir for the Bills out of 99 going to Josh Crane. And a 75 out of 75, Cade Klubnik going to Nate Zimmerman. 1 out of 75, so one on the back end, one on the front end. This is a Dylan Gabriel going out to David Populars. Christian Harris out of 99 to Seth Anderson. Tanner McKee out of 75 to James Rea. We had the Jahan Dotson to Zach McCarthy out of 99 in the Redskins gear, or the Washington gear. Trey McBride out of 30 going to Nate Zimmerman. Romeo Doubs out of 40 to Dave Kramer. And Katron Allen out of 99 to Josh Crane. And, of course, we weren't done yet. How about the game-used Montana jersey out of 99? Dave Kramer getting that one. We had the Matt Corral out of 49 clear auto going to Jeremy Wilson. A Drake London out of 49 going out to Slam. He also got the Jahmyr Gibbs out of 25 and the 1-of-1 Bailey Zappi. Big night for Slam. All right, guys, that's all she wrote for the night. I appreciate you guys hanging, talking, getting in. I do like it when you talk. I was telling Jay that tonight. It's hard for me when you guys don't talk. But Nussy notes are almost gone. We'll have to restock for tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. I can't wait to hang tomorrow. Peace.